people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Georgia if you're new, and to my regular subscribers, welcome back. So we are going to talk about an interview that Carlos did with Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So in the interview, he actually went over a lot of information. We learned a lot more about Tisha. And there was one thing that stood out to me. But first of all, let's congratulate Tisha and opening her brokerage firm, and putting her family on. Like Carlos says, she has single-handedly helped her family on the path to wealth, and hoping that they will take that and create generational wealth, as well as what her and Marsau are doing for their families. So they spoke about that. They also spoke about the fact that Tisha is not on Twitter. She doesn't go on Twitter as often anymore, and it was at the recommendation of Carlos that she stopped going on Twitter, because people were dogging her out from the first season. They were calling her certain names and stuff like that. And she talked about that it was actually affecting her mental health. And she actually had to get off of Twitter in order for her to focus on her family and what's going on in her life, which I think is a great move. And I, from the beginning, did not think that Tisha was what they call, certain words they were using to describe her. I'm not gonna repeat them, because we all know what it is if you're a fan of the show. I always thought she was just making moves quietly in the background, but we see in this season 6, that she is stepping it up. She has, quote unquote, come out of the house, even though Marsau has tried to put her back in by trying to talk bad, trying to not belittle, but trying to get her with the statement. He's asking the kids, don't you miss your mama's cooking? You can't get it or as often as you would like to, because mama is out working. And like I said, that is also addressing the issue of mom guilt. So that was wrong. So when she did speak to him about it at the table and told him, don't do that, because I'm already having a hard time, and now you're saying things like that to the kids. You shouldn't say that. But that was in episode 3 of season 6. They were talking about it. But what I'm talking about is the interview that Carlos did with her. And one thing that stood out to me was very interesting, because I see it happening now, even though we're only in the 3rd episode of season 6, where she told Carlos that Keke, her cousin, has always wanted to be on television. Like, Keke wanted to be on television for a long time. And in helping her, where we had Tisha bring her out to speak at the event that she was having. And then now she was starting the drama. Like, she was always trying to find an angle. She even told us that Keke came to one of the producers of the show with a script that she wanted to have a show done about. So Tisha is telling us that she has put Keke on. She told her, she introduced her to the producer Brett, and she told her, all right, this is what you've always wanted, so now you go ahead and you do your thing. And if you've been watching the show, last season 5, there was when Melody had her Christmas party and invited Keke, and they spoke about, Keke was dropping like little subliminal things about Latisha's marriage, and that Latisha has confided in her about her marriage. And then they had the blow up at Miss Wanda's food truck event. And in this season, we see that Tisha, she's not holding no punches, because you see her go with Keke to the kickboxing class, and she's like, what you do, you need to be direct and stop talking about my marriage and stuff, because what if I do speak on your marriage? So we see that Keke's gonna be like, all right, girl, hold on to that information there, and let me go deal with these girls over here. Because in the last episode, when you saw them at the spa, Keke was like, I want to relax, but you know what? Since everybody's here, let's start addressing it. And we see Melody just sit back. We see Tisha just sit back. And then we also see Kimmy just relax a little bit. Kimmy's not quite relaxed, but she tried to come for Kimmy, and Kimmy just shut her down. So where we left her was she was getting on Tiffany, like, and then we waiting for Stormy. Stormy looked like she wanted like a tag team, and Stormy looked like she just wanted to for Tiffany to slap her hand so she could jump in. So that's what we're gonna see in episode 4. But we are finding out, that's some tea that Tisha is spilling that she didn't spill on the show. We are finding out that Keke has always wanted to be on television, and Tisha was trying to help her. And the reason she says she's trying to help her is because in helping her, maybe they could get back to a place like they've been in the past. You know, she said that Kiki's a very fun person, and in helping her get on the show, maybe Keke will use this platform as a way to get back to her bubbly self, and they could be cool again. So it's going to be interesting to see. But it looks like Keke is going to be the one to be the dramatic one this season. She took over the role from Miss Wanda, but I still want to see Miss Wanda. I hope we get to see her down the line because I miss her already. And it was interesting to know that Keke wanted to actually be on screen and have wanted to do it since from the first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So Tisha was spilling a lot of information in that interview. I'm going to link the interview in the description so you guys could actually watch it for yourself and see everything else she has going on. But yeah, Tisha is stepping out in season 6, and I'm loving it. I love to see it. She is coming out and letting us know, you know, what's been going on in her life. She seems like the one. She has stepped into the role of because honestly, Mel has been she's sitting back this season, and we see Kimmy going through her stuff. So yeah, Tisha had stepped up, and we're actually seeing her come out and showing out. So we're loving it. I'm loving it at least. So like I said, I'm gonna link the interview, YouTube interview, in the description, and you could watch it / listen to it for yourself. Until next time, guys, be sure to take care of yourselves and your families. Bye bye.